Hello everyone, this is John Jenkins, also known as Battle Gans, and I'm recording a video for you. I am currently reading through my first space opera. It's not really a space opera, it's really near future fiction, but I call it a space opera because it's supposed to develop into a space opera, but it's difficult for me to write space stories. Uh, anyway, to get to the point, I'm reading through uh, my space opera for the third time, doing a proofreading and an editing, um, and also a review. So I'm proofreading to see if what kind of typos or spelling errors or grammatical errors or omissions or commissions, whatever. And then the editing is to see how I can make the plot better, how I can make the structure better, how I can make the characters better, and then the uh, the uh, uh, the review is to review it as a book. Is it a good book? Would I want to buy this book? Would I want other people to know I'm reading this book? Would I buy this book for somebody else? And that's these are the things. So the things that I noticed about uh, Da Vinci in Space, my first space opera, is that I have this tendency uh, when I'm writing a book is that I move too fast. I move too fast. So I'm supposed to give myself about, I've been giving myself about 1,400 words per chapter, but I, I finished the plot line at 700 words. And then I have to cover 700 more words and I have to come up with some sort of side plot or secondary plot line in order to fill that 700 words. But the thing is that when I read through my old books, I realize that I left so much on the table. Like when I write a chapter, I'm just moving quickly, so quickly uh, between activities, and I realized that I could have developed the story so much more. I could have, you know, I could have expounded on what the character was thinking. I could have expounded on the character's history. I could have expounded on the situation. I could have described the environment. I could have described the economic political situation. I could have given more context. Um, so uh, uh, so that's one issue that I have when I'm writing, and obviously there's a lot of typo issues and a lot of grammatical errors. And this is supposed to be my best edited book. This is supposed to be my most error-free book, but I'm getting easily like 3 to 4 errors per page. Now that I read through it, now that I've read through it a couple of times, I missed a lot of errors the first time I read through it because I was reading it on the computer, and it's harder for me to catch errors on the computer. But now that I'm reading the physical book, uh, I'm catching a lot more errors. And yeah, so I noticed that. And something else that I noticed, I forget a lot. Like I write. So this is a space opera, and I write when I started writing space opera, we were going to humanity was going to one planet, Then at the end of the book, I forgot the name of that planet, and instead of going back and figuring out what the name was, I got lazy and I just named a new planet, gave the same planet another name, uh, and it was a really like patch job type thing. So, these are the things that I'm really looking through. So I'm gonna come up with a list of 10 things that I need to improve on for this novel. So I have my third novel, which is No Longer Blind, which I just released, and I'm gonna print that one out, and I'm going to read through that a couple of times. I'm gonna do proofread, review, and edit, and just to see. So I mean, but every time I write a book, I get better at it. So every time I write something, I get better at writing. The book that I wrote this year is probably my best book as far as story is concerned. It's probably my best book. And yeah, so I'm going to come up with, I'll show you the list. I'll speak the list when I make it. When I make the list, I'll tell you what's on it, of the things that I wish that I'd done better when making my first space opera. And that's it. So thank you very much. If you're making your own space opera, let me know in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. But other than that, yeah, thanks a lot and goodbye.